Hi guys, welcome to another 2-minute devotion with Dad. We're still in Matthew 26, and I just wanted to take a few extra moments just to pause here in this area. This is the most solemn and dark hours of Jesus' life before he was betrayed. And there's a couple of things that really speak to me here that we can't rush over. It's just it's too poignant. I know I've used that word a lot, but the thing is that Jesus needed his disciples at this moment. He took them with him. He took 3 of his special guys, and he was just blatantly honest with them. My soul is crushed with grief to the point of death. Like, it's the only time I can think of that we ever hear him use these kinds of words. The only other time you hear him so bare with his emotions is when he's crying out from the cross, "My God, why have you forsaken me?" And so this is really a time when he needs his men. And it's not one of the only times, but it's the main time where his men let him down. 3 times he found them asleep. "Couldn't you watch with me even 1 hour?" And then further down here, we found them sleeping for they couldn't keep their eyes open. And then yet again. And finally he gave up and said, "Go ahead, have your sleep, have your rest." And it just made me think, you know what? When and how do we let Jesus down? Or do we let Jesus down? And it's just a wake-up call, literally, for us to go, you know what? When have we fallen asleep in our lives, in our Christian walk? When have we failed to keep watch? Because the word for watch here, could you not keep watch with me even 1 hour? It literally means to watch as in such a way to prevent falling asleep. I looked that one up. I won't inflict that one upon you. But all the other New Testament references in the epistles, keep watch, it talks about vigilance with your spiritual walk to prevent sleep. So it's not just looking out for something either. It's got that extra meaning. And so our need to keep watch in our lives has never been greater. And it's interesting that 3 times they failed, because a repetitive number like that in the Bible is significant. And I just wanted to take a moment to challenge myself and yourself to go, you know what? We need to take measures in our lives to prevent such a sleep. Because who are we letting down now by not being vigilant in our own lives? In this case, it was Jesus. And, it's quite evident, even if they were awake, the same things are about to play out, There's no doubting that. But this episode that's been recorded here, I reckon a few of them would have troubles forgiving themselves, for letting themselves down. And it could well have led into the events that followed with betrayal and all that. We don't know. Not betrayal, denial. But it's just a reminder for us to stay awake, keep alert, be intentional with our actions, set up for ourselves routines and practices that keep us awake, spiritually awake. Obviously, physically awake. That's a whole extra, topic. But spiritually awake, and I think this is where they're getting. And because here, the 3rd time he said, "Go ahead and sleep, have your rest. But look, the time has come." The time arrived when these guys weren't even conscious to see it. The Son of Man is betrayed into the hands the hands of sinners. Let us be going. My betrayer is here. So it's almost symbolic, of the last times where Christians, many Christians at least, have fallen asleep. They're no longer looking out. They're no longer watching. They're no longer vigilant. And Jesus' return will come when they least expect it. He said that. But they will be asleep. They will not be watching. They will be too busy engaged in other things. And that's one of the most devastating realities that could ever fall upon a believer. And my hope for you, my prayer for you is that this will not happen to you or me, that we will be awake. Because even if they were awake, this next chapters would have happened, but they would have been ready, prepared, better able to manage, better able to respond, or able to respond better even. And that is, I wonder if that's where Jesus was going here, Keep watch, because he knew what was about to happen. They didn't, had no idea Judas was about to arrive with the clan, but Jesus did. He knows what's coming next. He doesn't know when. He just knows what is coming next for us, and we need to be watchful. We need to do everything to prevent sleep in our lives, spiritually and morally, ethically. And this is just a little reminder that nobody is perfect. We all fail. We all will fail at some point. But it doesn't mean we can't do everything we can to watch even 1 hour. So anyway, bit of a challenge one this morning. But yeah, just don't forget that the anguish that Jesus went through. He became anguish and distress. My soul is crushed with grief. Jesus was a very real person. He was a human person. He felt what we felt. He experienced what we experienced. He went through the same concepts of trials and letdowns, disappointments, highs and lows. He was a human too. And yet, these things happen. So anyway, bless you guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.